Testing, testing. One, two, three. I think we should be live for today's broadcast. How are you guys doing? Today we are covering Hurricane Melissa. It is expected to make landfall in Jamaica. Very, very dangerous storm. The forecasts are actually showing it becoming a Category 5 hurricane. Some of the forecasts are showing it become a Category 5 hurricane. What the? Alright. So recon data is actually in the storm right now. Hey Silas, they're showing this storm becoming a Category 5 hurricane and hitting Jamaica. Very serious. As you can see on satellite right now, we have a lot of convection happening. Right now, this storm is a Category 2 wind moving west at 3 miles an hour and 100 miles an hour sustained winds. Just look at all that convection, guys. A lot of convection. That an eye is trying to pop out too. Since Bulgaria hits Jamaica like that, it's been a very long time. This would be the strongest storm in history of their country. Hold on, I gotta fix something real quick. For the, you know how I get the recon data? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how would I get that. Google. I don't know why the bar is not showing on the side. Oh man, the one day I actually need it decides not to work, of course. Never mind, I got it. I hit the wrong button, that's why. Hold mission, let's do mission 14. Is Melissa going to be a Category 5? Honestly, yeah, the National Hurricane Center is showing it becoming a Category 5 hurricane. Very serious. As you can see, when we turn off satellite, this is the code. They're showing it becoming a Category 4 hurricane at landfall when it hits Jamaica and a Category 5 with peak of winds on Monday of 161 miles an hour. As you can see, guys, this is the recon data. So basically, with recon data, it shows how many flight level winds miles an hour. So we do have already pressure of 972 millibars. Jamaica might get, yeah, it's not looking good, honestly. As you can see, flight level winds right now of 97 miles an hour about. Just looking, if this app crashes every once in a while, so bear with me. Here in this side storm, 89. Even in the outer bands of storm, they're showing about 49 miles an hour in the outer bands. So we really do have to monitor this storm. Satellite imagery right now is showing an eye trying to develop. An eye is trying to develop out of the storm. As you can see, the storm, Melissa already does have a pretty strong eye wall, seeing that it has about 100 miles an hour sustained winds right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But right now, the hurricane hunters, my bad. So the hurricane hunters are currently in this storm. We got peak flight level winds 85 miles an hour here, 88 miles an hour here, and damn, 111 flight level winds. So this storm is intensifying as we speak, guys. If you guys want to like, subscribe to get this information out to more people, it will be really appreciative. But this storm is strengthening as we speak, guys, which is concerning. Which is concerning. Ah, wrong thing. There we go. I think some part of the satellite imagery might be down, so bear with me here. So good. I have a question. Why is it stalling out near Jamaica? Do you think that the storm might... That's what's causing this storm to rapidly intensify. This storm is moving at 3 miles an hour. Most tropical systems move 10 to 15 miles an hour. So the storm is really stalling out. But look at all the pinks, the high convection. This indicates high cloud tops, guys. Indicates high cloud tops. This storm, though, intense eyeball. You see these feeder bands coming out. The storm is looking intense, guys, unfortunately. Let's see what the drop sign's showing. 989 millibars. Justin! Justin, you're back. It's been a while. Do you... This Eastern Pacific. Let me check, guys. I haven't been up to date that much, honestly, with the weather. I hate to say it, guys. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to disappoint you guys. Yeah, 50 miles an hour winds. Let's read the chat. It has a pink ring, which usually means only seen. And yep, Justin, this storm is intensifying significantly as we speak right now. This eyeball is looking strong. 45 minutes ago, it was a Category 2 at 100 miles an hour. I think this storm is expected to be a Category 5 hurricane. What's good is recon is in this storm. They found peak flight level winds. I gotta find that exact of the report. It was 111 miles an hour wind. So in 45 minutes, about in 45 minutes, this storm intensified 11 miles an hour, about 10 to 11 miles an hour in just 46 minutes, which is concerning. Yep, now recon suggests, pray for Jamaica. That was my future vacation. Yeah, don't go there now, Silas. Let's take a look at the models. I got new pivotal weather models for you guys. So let's see. Most of them are showing a direct hit. As you can see, this storm just keeps intensifying. GFS is showing a direct landfall on Jamaica. GFS is showing a direct landfall on Jamaica. Let's see the estimated wind gust. It's probably not that accurate. Damn. 142 kph. 2 miles an hour. Oh, they're only showing 80, but the GFS is not very good. The GFS is not really that good when it comes to wind gusts. Don't be wrong, but they found it's a lot. I think maybe I was on the wrong sounding. Yeah, it's probably gonna turn into Category 3 by tonight, but a 5 by Monday, which is not good, guys. I'm gonna go. Let's refresh the satellite imagery. How have you been, guys? Good. Guys, this eye is about to clear out. I think the storm's going to form an eye within the next 2 hours. What do you guys think? I think the storm's going to form an eye pretty soon. This is just an hour loop. Hour loop, and look, guys. the convection is crazy, and it's really starting to form kind of an eye a little. Let's refresh Recon's mission. Hold on. More drop zones. Let's see here. 985 millibar surface. Here they found 972 millibars. That was a little while ago. Let's see. The storm is pretty much dropping, which is not a good sign. Yeah, it already formed. Yeah, it just needs to clear out. Yep. Just needs to clear out. Because you see, the eye is basically almost formed. It needs to clear out. But I expect clearing within an hour or two. Alright, we're rating on new recon. I see like the strongest part of the storm is northwestern Iowa. 82. I'm just going through to see the strongest part. Ooh, 97. 97 peak. Flight level winds. 100 here. I'm trying to find the strongest part. 90. 89. What? See, this is where I found the. This is where I found the 111. Crazy. That's a lot. That's a good amount. This is where I found it. Where'd they come for? Alright, they came from an island. Alright. Let's see what Mission 13 found. About the same stuff. About the same stuff. I'm gonna go stick with the newer mission, though. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate 89 knots, 100 miles an hour. Located at 16.5 degrees north, 75.6 degrees west. I'm very concerned for this storm. Hey Blaze, how are you? This storm is expected to be a Category 5 now by Monday, which is very chilly. This eye is about to clear out very soon. Blaze, you want to join the stream? You want to join the stream? If you're available, you're more than welcome to. We could call on like that Snapchat thing. Yeah, it's already starting to rapidly intensify. It went up 11 miles an hour winds according to Recon in just 40 minutes after the advisory. Because I found one that was 111 flight level winds. If I could find it now. 15, 90. I'm waiting on a new Recon scan though. 81. I should I will soon. Alright. Let me know in the chat when you're ready. Let me know in the chat. 3 people watching. Thank you guys. Sometimes it gets not boring, but sometimes I like to talk to someone when I like do my coverage and stuff. If you guys want to like and subscribe, it would be really appreciated. I've been on YouTube for like almost 6 years, which is crazy, guys. Let's get latest image. It's a little delayed. It's like 5 minutes delayed, the satellite. Not a big deal. Guys, when do you guys think this eye is going to clear out? I want your guys' opinion. I would say in an hour or two, this eye is going to clear out. These outer bands are stretching a while, though. The storm was a tropical storm not that long ago, guys. Holy crap. Rainfall forecast is showing up to 40 inches of rain in parts of eastern Jamaica. Holy crap. 40 inches of rain. That is. Do you know how much snow that would be? 40 inches of rain. Do you want to know how much snow would be 40 inches of 100 to 400 inches. If this was a snowstorm, this would be almost 400 inches of snow. Crazy. I can't believe 40 inches of snow, though. That's crazy. Let's see the rip current risk. Rip currents could even be a risk in Florida associated with this storm, which is crazy. The arrival time for tropical storm force winds for Jamaica is about 2 a.m. So Jamaica's already feeling the impacts, which is crazy. Because this storm is just basically gonna sit right near them. Let's see, when is this storm expected to make landfall? I think it's like Tuesday. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Landfall is expected around 2 a.m. or Tuesday morning. And it's expected to be a category 4 at landfall. Not good. New recon. Just outside the eye wall, 72. So the outer bands are showing a good amount of storms. Not storms, winds. Ooh, new pressure. 971. All right, that's about the same. About the same. The storm. This storm's crazy though, guys. We actually did have a 5% chance of tornadoes today. We had a 5% chance of tornadoes. So I'm gonna be monitoring that. Let's see. I'm gonna be monitoring that too. Because if there's a tornado warning issued, I would pause and take a look at it. Or a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's take a look at the special marine warnings down here. What about your Corpus Christi?
Attention,
Oh,
a new special weather statement has been issued.
oh, they actually did issue a special weather statement. I'm not gonna lie, this storm is very interesting. This could be one of the most destructive storms in Jamaica, possibly in history. So this seems like an overnight tornado risk. You know, let's check the models. Oh, it's gonna be an overnight risk. It's an overnight tornadic risk. Yeah, it's going to be around 2 a.m. is going to be the peak of this risk. It's a nocturnal event. All right, that's interesting. So this event's going to be a nocturnal risk. Not much action going on right now. But I'm going to be monitoring these storms very closely, guys. Thank you guys for watching, though. Really appreciate it. Sorry. How are you guys doing, though? If you guys have any questions, let me know. Guys, look at the convection on this storm is pretty crazy. That eye is actually clearing out. We actually do have an overnight risk of storms tonight, too. 5% chance of tornadoes. The eye is going to need more convection on the northern side, though, than the eastern side. Yeah, true. Yeah, the northern side is kind of looking a little weak. There's also, like I said again, there's also a tornado risk for later on time. It's like in like 3 hours, though, about. It's probably going to be a watch. Let's see if there's a mezzo discussion. I don't think so yet. Yeah, not yet. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think I could call. I could talk in your stream tonight. All right, that's fine. All right, let me refresh the recon data. All right, let's see. Yeah, the northern side is weaker, Justin. Northern side is weaker. About 40 miles an hour and 71 miles an hour. You can call tomorrow. I'm gonna be somewhere though tomorrow, so I try to find time to call you at the night. So I text you if I could call tomorrow. 972 millibars, the storm is currently. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops, though, just the way the storm will go. Like, Blaze, there's actually a severe wider risk tonight. 5% chance of tornadoes tonight. I went back to using GR2 Analyst for, like, my main radar analysis. Because I feel like it's a little more in depth. You know what I'm saying? I still like my. I've been using GR2 Analyst a little more for when I do severe weather coverage. Let's take a look on these storms. They have special weather statement tags on them. These storms could these storms could potentially rotate eventually as they move more into Louisiana. Charlotte's looking crazy that fast. Yeah, this storm is rapid. I feel like it's starting to rapidly intensify. I'm gonna refresh the satellite, see what's going on. I didn't update yet. But look at these bands, though. The storm is becoming dangerous. Jamaica is already feeling the effects of the storm as we speak right now. By tonight at 2 a.m., the tropical storm winds are going to hit them already by 2 a.m. This thing is going to be a big, yeah. This is probably going to be one of the strongest storms of the season. And it's hitting land, too. This is the cone. I thought the storm was going to go past Jamaica at first, but we have to watch out for eastern Cuba. It's expected a landfall, too, unfortunately. 35 miles an hour winds in the outer bands. This is rapidly intense fighting so fast. Yep. This storm's definitely stronger than 100 miles an hour now, if I have to be honest. Oh yeah, this storm's strengthening. The eye is starting to clear out now. Just starting to clear out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. 50 miles an hour winds here. Let's see, far from the storm. 29 is far from the storm. The closest near Jamaica, currently about 43 miles an hour winds. So tropical storm force winds are starting to reach them. Let's check out the mesoscale analysis for tonight's severe weather. That there's a good amount of cape. The strong spot's gonna be once these storms enter Louisiana. That's where I think we could see some issues. Lapse rates are there too. It's just thermodynamic stuff. Wind shear's there too. Even some supercell composite and significant tornado parameter is slightly there too.
Attention, a new special weather statement has been issued.
New special weather statement, guys. I mean, the storms are starting to kind of intensify. Yeah, sadly, the main storms are going to hit so late. Yeah. Yeah, the main storms aren't forecasted for like 3 hours, honestly. See, because the main action is here, and then Louisiana. This is going to be the main action around near Louisiana. I mean, these storms could go severe thunderstorm warning soon. Then we will be tracking them if they go severe thunderstorm warning. Tonight's not going to be that long of a stream, though, guys. Tonight's not going to be that long of a stream. Let's take a look on the loop. Yeah, this storm is starting to clear out. Actually, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the chat. Let's get an update on recon. If you guys have any questions, let me know. As you can see, though, this convection is really starting to form now. Guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you guys so much for watching.